Hi, it's Candy from Mosaic Moments. Today I want to show you how you can create this adorable felt flower as an accent on your page. I'm going to zoom out so you can see the entire page. And there we have a page about Fiona. Fiona is a premature hippo that was born at the Cincinnati Zoo, and I've been following her story. The one thing that I used was the 8 Petals set. And this comes with 3 dies. You get the larger die and then you get 2 of the smaller dies. And I love working with these dies because there's so many different things you can do with them. So to start, I'm going to cut this background piece that I want to sit behind here to cover up the grid lines. So I'm going to grab my A die set, and this is the die that I'm going to use. It's this one right here. And we're going to use that to cut out a piece of cardstock to serve as the backdrop. So let's grab the big shot, and we're just going to make our typical sandwich. Put it on here and crank it through. And that's going to give us our perfect background square. Now I'm going to use the precision base plate. This is by Sizzix. This is for the big shot. You could also use a thin metal adapter plate that works in the Cuttlebug and some of the other machines. But I'm going to work on this one. It gives it a stronger surface for when cutting our felt, because our felt is thick. So to start, I cut a piece of felt just a little bit bigger than my die that I'm going to use. And then to make things easier, I went ahead and cut a piece of double-sided adhesive. This one is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Score tape also makes some. You can also use red line tape. And the only hard part is getting the little backing off. We're going to peel the backing off, so this is sticky, and stick it to the felt. This way we don't have to worry about adhering any tiny pieces when we're done. So I'm going to put that double-sided adhesive on the back, flip it over, put it face side up on my plate, and then I'm going to take the large petal die and put it on here. And then with the metal plate we only need 1 topper, so I'm going to put that on here, grab my machine and crank it through. And this is a little harder to crank through. This is really thick felt. This felt that I'm using is 100% wool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I already cut, it's the second time using a lighter color. So you're going to want to cut it twice. I did the exact same thing, but this one I already picked some of the petals out. So I'm going to show you, you're just going to pull these pieces out, leaving the backing on. They just slip right out. And now we're going to peel the backing off. And now the back side of our felt is sticky. So we're going to carefully stick that to this piece, which is going to be our background. And felt stretches. You could also do this with paper, and it would be probably a little neater and a little easier. But for Fiona, you know, I thought she deserved some fuzzy felt, kind of like a stuffed animal. I don't know, I just wanted to do felt. So it's a little harder to get it, you know, perfectly straight and stuff because fabric stretches. But there we have our felt piece. Now what we're going to do is take this other one that we cut out, and we're going to peel out those little petals. And we're just going to stick them in like this all the way around. So there we have our flower with its different colored petals in there. Now I wanted something special to go inside, so I'm going to show you another little thing that you can do to add to your die cuts. And we're going to add in some beads. These are microbeads, black microbeads. These are from American Crafts. And to adhere these, I'm using an adhesive. And my favorite liquid adhesive is by Art Glitter. It's called Designer Dries Clear. And I like that it not only dries clear, but it does not dry glossy. So I'm just going to take a little tidbit here and just dab it in that center. And this you always want to cap right away. And then I use coffee filters whenever I work with embossing powder or glitter or beads because they're non-staticky, so everything will pour right back into the bottle. And I'm just going to fill it up with the micro beads. I'm going to gently tuck them in, make sure they're all adhered, and then tap off the excess. Now when this is totally dry, well, I guess this one came off pretty good. My other one, when I waited until it was totally dry to clean off the edges, the extra beads, to make sure that I didn't dislodge anything that was supposed to be there, but this one worked really well. So there you have the little flower with the little beads in it, and then this just sits right on top, just like this, and you have the perfect page. And there once again is my lovely Fiona with her adorable felt flowers. Thanks for watching!